Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project Magnetic Reversal News and Shinrin Yoku, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Saturday, December 26th, around 2 p.m. Mountain Time 2020. The models are in, and snow will continue to fall through January. Two large storms lining up, one in the upper Midwest, followed by one in the east, before January 2nd. Iguanas are falling from trees, but the big story: it was colder in South Florida than it was in Maine this morning. But was it a record? Not quite. Keep calm. It's boom time. Here's where Christmas 2020 ranks among the coldest all-time in Central Florida. In fact, the record drop in temperatures from Christmas Eve into Christmas Day did happen, but a record low did not occur. The afternoon high was 53 in southern Florida. So, here are the coldest Christmases on record. 1983, it was 36 degrees in Orlando. 61, it was 49. And the sixth coldest, tying for 1995 at 53. Temperatures were cold all the way down into the Keys. I don't think I have a map up here. So there's that. Take a look at this. What a ride. It was 81 at 3 p.m. on Thursday, 38 by 8 a.m. Friday. That is a chiller.
Heavy snowfall from this winter storm just in time for your Christmas has broke a record. In fact, we are now the snowiest Christmas day on record, and we'll hold in that record book at least for a year. We'll
see what happens next year. Yeah, this is in Ohio. So Ohio breaking the all-time record, crushing it by double almost, the two-day total there. Light snow, freezing drizzle late Sunday into Sunday night in Wisconsin will be followed by a storm. Yes, another winter storm Tuesday and Wednesday. A lot of you still waiting for some snow in the Sierras. Well, you got it. Sierra ski resorts receive a Christmas gift of snow. We'll check the totals in just a moment. The White Christmas broke the daily snowfall record in Pittsburgh as well. So Western PA, Northeast Ohio, and Western New York were the big winners on this one. Christmas snowfall totals in Northeast Ohio. Let's take a look. Yeah, that is some snow there. South Euclid, 13.7 inches. Cleveland Heights saw 13 inches. Lyndhurst saw 12.5 inches. Bay Village, 12 inches, according to a user report. I wonder what he's using. Maple Heights saw 11. Westlake, 10.5. Cleveland West Park, 10.3. Shaker Heights, 10. Lakewood, 9. You get the picture. There are many cities in Ohio that are shoveling. Up to 2 feet of snow forecast for parts of Jefferson, Lewis, and Oswego counties as the lake effect machine continues to pump out the global warming goodness. Hamburg leads Western New York in snowfall totals with 18 inches and several places over 10. Hamburg's the winner. Falling iguanas, they're the losers because they're yummy. Now, the falling iguana alert has been issued in Florida due to extreme cold temperatures. The National Weather Service earlier this week warned that South Florida could experience the coldest Christmas day in 21 years. In many places, it was very cold. And iguanas are delicious. Here we are at the Snowfall Analyzer, looking at the last 72 hours, which was the entire Christmas Eve, Christmas Day after Christmas package. And you can see many regions saw quite significant snowfall. Here is that snow moving down in the Sierras that we were just talking about. Heavy snow in the Oregon mountains as well as Washington State. Northern Idaho saw heavy snow as well as central Idaho in many regions. In Minnesota, say it ain't so, to the Upper Peninsula as well, picking up to a foot or more. And there's that heavy lake effect snow band where we're seeing 1 foot or more all the way along the coast of Lake Erie. Some light snow up in the Dax, but Christmas snow all the way down towards Georgia. So, some of you in North Georgia probably had some flurries. Let me know if that's you. And here we are at the GFS model to walk you through. Here is your Saturday into Sunday. More heavy snow in the northern Sierras as well as Washington State. Some spotty snow throughout Idaho. And there you can see that lake effect machine in northern New York pumping out those heavy totals that we just warned about. Some more lake effect machine here on north of Erie as well as Ontario. So that, we're getting a phone call. And we're back to take you through the rest of the forecast. Sorry about that little intrusion. Sunday into your Monday, that snow's going to be moving through the upper Midwest, so Minnesota, Michigan, or Wisconsin going to be picking up a light dusting. Eastern Wisconsin could have some more significant totals in the 8 to 10 inch range. We also have snow moving into the Four Corners region, including Colorado and down here in the South San Juans by me. And here we are at the national map, unsettled weather across the Northwest. More snow for the Great Lakes. A storm system will produce coastal rain and higher elevation snow over the Pacific Northwest before advancing into the northern plains and northern Rockies by Sunday morning. Heads up, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Elsewhere, another round of heavy lake effect snow is expected downwind of the Great Lakes. A powerful Bering Sea storm will also bring snow and strong winds to portions of western Alaska, who's been getting kicked in Alaska. Hundreds of migrants are now freezing in heavy snow in a Bosnian camp that burned down. And that's just some of the shitty headlights of 2020. Here we are in Europe through the first week of January. Heavy snow through North Africa, the Alps, Spain, France, Germany. Yes, you can see it there. Look at these heavy totals in North Africa. 16 to 2 feet. Hello. And here we are at the seismic map. We do have some activity happening currently now in Central America here. Mexico rumbling. 4.7 just kicking off in Mexico. So there's that. And we have normal activity. And that's the phone going ding, 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 ding. We have normal activity. Maybe a moderate uptick in moderate quakes here. Here's an interesting quake kicking off over here. Let's take a look. 5.2 in Uzbekistan. I just like to say that. And we do have a nice grouping of 5 mags here in the Solomons, over here in Indonesia. So we're going to keep a close eye on the map as we usually do. Moving over to the Volcano update, Worldwide Volcano News. I put out a video on La Palma because this is the only seismic swarm at La Palma, Gran Canaria, the Canary Islands there, since back in October 2017, where we did a video warning of the potential for a Atlantic Basin-wide tsunami, which would be devastating and would hit the east coast of the U.S. within 7 to 9 hours, depending on the size of the tsunami. Now, the video that I produced last night shows the worst case scenario if the entire flank should fail. And 2017 was the first uptick in seismicity, just a few minor quakes here. Do you see that? And now here we are in the end of, 2020, and we have a huge amount of deeper quakes, which are indicative of magma pushing in below the volcano here, as well as some quakes trickling up to the 10-kilometer range, which could also indicate that this magma is pushing up into the volcanic system. So certainly an uptick in the last 3 years, the second seismic swarm in 3 years, and it's definitely something, to keep a close eye on. So I'll link the video below. You can go check that out if you haven't already. It's worth the watch. Now, Kilauea update. Kilauea volcano lava lake is growing rapidly, already more than 175 meters deep, but according to the current data I saw today, it appears to be leveling off. Now, the caldera gets bigger and wider as it goes up, so it takes more and more to fill that lake exponentially. The volume needs to be more and more just to get it up another foot because it has a V shape to that hole in the ground. And a new eruption in the world's most active volcano continues with no significant change as of yesterday, but at breathtaking speed as the new lava lake grows and is about to inundate the vents that are filling it. According to the USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, the lava lake is 176 meters deep or 577 feet deep at 7 a.m. yesterday. And we have a little video on the most recent update, so let's take a look.
It is day 4 in the new eruption of Kilauea volcano on Hawaii Island. 2 crater vents continue to feed a growing summit lava lake, which continues to rise. The USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory is still capturing some unique video of the eruption as the scientists maintain a 24-hour watch from the crater rim. Like this glimpse of a wind vortex on the lava lake, which was strong enough to rip up pieces of the lake's crust. The scientists are also taking to the sky over the caldera for a bird's eye view. There has been no significant change in the eruption, and summit tilt meters continue to record steady deflationary tilt. As of just after 7 a.m. on Thursday morning, the lava lake's surface was 1,483 feet below the crater rim observation site, indicating that the lake is 554 feet deep. Scientists estimate the lake rose 39 feet in just under 24 hours. This USGS graphic gives some context to the lava lake depth, comparing it to the famous Empire State Building. If the New York City landmark were submerged in the crater, the lava would be as high as the 44th floor. The approximate surface area of the lava lake is now 69 acres. The lake is in the shape of an oval and is roughly 780 yards long and 500 yards wide. Lava fountaining continues at 2 locations and is more vigorous at the northern vent. Activity at the western vent is intermittent. The island of cooler, solidified lava is still rafting around on the surface of the rising lake. It appears to be composed of fragments of ejecta. It may have originated from violent interactions between lava and water during the opening hours of the eruption. HVO has released some new tools to help the public keep track of the ongoing summit changes. This photo slider shows the before and after, starting with the summit water lake on December 20th on the left and the view of the new lava lake 4 days later on the right. The water lake was vaporized in a matter of minutes when the new eruption began. A preliminary thermal map, using measurements taken on Wednesday, shows the cooler lava lake temperatures in shades of blue and warmer temperatures in red. Scientists posted this thermal time-lapse showing the switch from water lake to lava lake. They say during the initial phase of the eruption, a large steam plume is generated as lava interacts with and boils off the water lake. The temperature scale is in Celsius and in the initial phase is saturated. The camera settings were later changed to accommodate the much higher temperatures of the new lava in the crater. They say the sequence also shows the early evolution of a lava lake, a process rarely observed in detail. As the lava fills the crater, it has approached the level of the main fountaining vent, which could soon be submerged. Scientists are also plotting the rise of the lava lake using this new graph, which is posted to the HVO website. They noted today that a thick plume has made lava lake height measurements difficult. Sulfur dioxide emission rates remain high and are now estimated at around 35 to 40,000 tons per day. That number has been revised upwards from previous measurements. That means VOG is now in the forecast for Hawaii Island, especially in West Hawaii, where the volcanic smog usually drifts. Air quality can also deteriorate around the summit inside Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Typically, the prevailing trade winds from the northeast carry the plume of volcanic gas to the southwest and away from the summit, but periodic shifts in the weather can degrade the air quality inside the park to unhealthy levels. Using online monitoring networks, today's air quality looked good at midday, but the records show that the morning hours were in the red. Visitors are urged to plan their visit and check the air quality website before coming to the park. Scientists say the eruption is currently confined to the summit, and monitoring data show no changes to the lower East Rift Zone or other parts of the volcano. The eruption is said to be stable, with no indications of imminent summit collapse, like in 2018.
So there you have it. Give them a thumbs up there at Big Island News. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. They do awesome coverage over there. And you should have taken note at the end there where he says the East Rift Zone, there is no activity there. And in fact, on the first day of this eruption, I saw many people saying that lava had already covered the road. That is how bad reporters are. They just do a quick search and get some footage from 2 years ago, and they think it's from today. So this eruption is completely contained inside the giant crater caldera here at Kilauea. Unless this lava lake fills above and then starts spewing over the surface, there is really no danger to the public except the VOG, which is the volcanic fog filled with nasty things like small particles of glass and sulfur dioxide. So the people in western Hawaii are really suffering the most from this current ongoing activity, and our prayers go out to them. Here, let's take a quick look at telemetry here. We can see the solar wind speed is falling off the charts here, going from about 570 down into the 400 range. And that's going to mean KP is going to be dropping as well. So keep a close eye on the KP. It's been at 0 for half of the last 24 hours. We may have a KP 0 warning for the next 24 hours coming up here. And keep a close eye on loved ones and people that are at risk for that time. Hope you got something out of the video. Times are changing, and we're reporting on it. We love each and every one of you. Thanks to our one-time donors. Have a very happy New Year and happy holidays. I hope your Christmas was good. Be safe. Click on one of the boxes to gain more knowledge. That's boom.